Let's check out how to swing trade options. I'll give you the step-by-step breakdown so that way you can get an idea of how to do this. If you're brand new to trading options, I highly encourage you to check out our other website, tradingwebinars.co. There's a lot of great freebies. Or if you want to book a free 20-minute one-on-one call, because that's where I work with people for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months at a time to really get them to understand how to trade options the right way. You can check out our website at tradersfly.com. All right, let's take a look at how to swing trade options. Now, first thing is first, there's step one. You got to select the stock you want to swing trade. Now, this could go along with step two because you could be doing some scanning first off to select the stock. You could do the same stocks over and over again because you're doing it kind of week after week or month after month. I'm going to show you kind of like a weekly type of options trade that you could do time and time again. So I'm going to go ahead and run a scan. We can just do something like a simple, like a moving average scan. So we will do switch this moving average to maybe a, let's go to a 21 day moving average. I will make it kind of green or yellow. Let's go with yellow. And then what I'm going to do is color code this moving average. So that way, as it's going higher, then it'll be green. So we're going to do that now, and then we will look at it, and you'll see. Oh, okay. So if we go in, so otherwise it's red. Let's go here. Line is red, but if it's going up, it's going to be green. And I will switch it to a dot point. It might be a little bit easier to see. So there we go. So we've got some green dots here coming. So now what you can do is take a look at the scan, and you can do this on a 30-minute, 65-minute, and you'll see you'll get some different results. So it's showing you, hey, now I'm going to look at that movement. So what you're trying to do is find a scan or look at stocks that are starting to make their way trending to the upside. So we're looking at now a red dot going to a green dot. So we're looking for a possible move to the upside for this company right here for the net. So what we can do is, as you get more comfortable with this, is now we will take a look at step two. So we pick the duration or time frame till expiration. And what you can do is look at, okay, this duration here, this up move was about 10 days. You can look at the previous up moves as well and measure them. That one was 8. And you can see I don't color code my bars. It's just because if we're using an indicator, this one was 8 days. This was also about 11 days. So relatively speaking, that's about an 8 or 10 day move if this continues to head higher. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this company. We will go to net, N-E-T, there's our Cloudflare, and we'll go to the 9-day option. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to the 9-day option. I'm going to build out a vertical spread. So this is step 3, is execute a buy order for an at-the-money vertical spread. We're risking 1 to make 1 because we're assuming we will be higher in about 9 days. And the way I can do that is I can right click it, go to buy, go to a vertical spread, and then I'll take a look at it. Okay, so now I'm risking 1 to make 1, roughly speaking. I'm risking about 55 to make about 45. Now you can spread the width to be about a $2 wide. Now you're risking 100 to make 100. So this is a nice at the money vertical spread. And what you're doing is you're trying to play the odds of, hey, the stock was oversold. It's starting to reverse course. You're going with the momentum. And then as that goes and heads higher, you can slowly peel some profits into strength. So I'll do 3 contracts here. So it's $300. And then if it starts to head higher, you can take a few contracts off. So we'll go like this, and I will set that order, execute. And now that order is looking to process and get filled. It may take a few minutes to get filled. You may need to wiggle and jiggle the price a little bit and then modify it. So in order to do that, you can just go to the right click in your working orders, go to cancel and replace order. And then instead of 102, you can bump it to 103, send that order in and see if it gets filled. So there we go, we got filled. So now we've got that order. And these types of trades, if they go against you, you do have to be comfortable with a full max loss. You could put a stop in place here, but I'd be careful with doing something like that, because sometimes these stocks will gap down and then right away snap back up, and the trade is actually just fine. So step 4 in this process is let the trade work and take profits or contracts as it moves in your favor. So as we continue to trend higher, you can start peeling off one contract up here, or down here. You kind of have to wait and see if you can kind of get in here. In the last couple of days, if you're still hanging around here, you can take just a tiny loss in there, because with expiration, what happens is even just a few days to go, you might actually only risk about $60 if you're still relatively in the same range. But if you're starting to pull back and go under, then that does have a negative theta. So as we pull back right here, we have a negative theta. But if we slightly get above that area, we get a positive theta. So all that to say is you're trying to ride the momentum or wave based on what you see here. So we could get back to 58 and then power higher. But what you're trying to do is say, hey, this is my indicator. This is my this is what I'm doing. And then if it starts to move in that direction, you're slowly peeling off some contracts. So there's some insight for you, and hopefully you got something out of it to be able to set up some swing trade concepts for you if you're building out vertical spreads. You can do this in many forms. There's different ways to swing trade, of course, and I highly encourage you to check out the tradingwebinars.co website, because there's a lot of things on there for you to learn and work through. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.